Welcome to the presentation Blockchain Fundamentals for Business Professionals. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions during the session, feel free to type them in the chat box below. And now let me introduce our speaker, Mr. Mohammed Ershad C. Jahabar.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum and a very good day. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us today for another program, another topic by MBS Academy. Okay, basically our topic today is on the blockchain fundamental for business professional. This is usually a 2-day course, but for today we are doing a short course, which is a quick view on the overall topic. Okay, basically my name is Mohammed Ershad. My background is in the financial institution, about 10 years. Now we are venturing into this technology, fintech, everything. So that is the way move forward for our industry especially. So let's go into the topic. Okay, our objective today, basically we have 3 objectives. We want to understand the blockchain technology for business professional. We are not going into the technical aspect of the blockchain, but as a business professional, what you have to know in terms of blockchain technology so that you can make a right decision. Then we are going to differentiate blockchain and Bitcoins. And thirdly, we will look into how this blockchain technology can help your organization. Basically, okay, now let's move into the blockchain definition. Blockchain, by definition, is a ledger, distributed ledger that are secured by this cryptography. That's the safety features for blockchain. They are essentially a public database, means that it's no one actually owns it. Everyone have access to it. Okay, and at the same time, okay, the data is copied when each node, we call that as node. Let's say we call a database lah. You own a database, I own a database. Then both of us have the same record on whatever transaction happens within the blockchain. Now, this is the technical definition. Let's go into the blockchain analogy. Okay, to make it very, very simple, you look at that logo. Logo here, we are using Gmail, right? That is one of our common communication platform, which keep us connected. And of course, we have some safety features there. Then we trust so much. Sometimes we keep our personal stuff in our email, our PNC documents in the email, because we have some kind of trust on the Gmail and provider, right? So now what happened when you fail to, let's say you wake up in the morning, you have some meetings or you want to arrange some of your work, you want to access Gmail, then the system is not there. Sorry for interruption. Let's say, okay, now what happened is that you don't have access to your own document, right? So you are disconnected from the network. You don't have any way to go back to your source, your resources, right? So this actually, the blockchain functions same as Gmail, where it keeps us all connected. Okay, we go back to the first slide. They keep connected. Second is have their safety measures, which is cryptography, and we have trust. See, we don't have, in blockchain, we don't have any single entity that we have to rely on, but we rely on all. Okay, now. Okay, blockchain basically, when we compare with Chrome, we go into the database ownership. Gmail owned by the Alphabet company, the Google company, right? But blockchain owned by everyone. Everyone who participate in the blockchain, they have to have their hardware into plugging into the blockchain technology itself. Then it's controlled by no one. The issue here, let's say you have a problem with this blockchain. Who are you going to call to? No, because the system is not customer friendly. You don't have any service center that you can call. Like Gmail just now, if you have any issue with to access Gmail, of course you can contact customer service, Gmail customer service, right? But here, no, you cannot do that. In terms of safety measures, Google are providing so much, Gmail are providing so much safety features. They can filter your spam emails, right? They give you password and protection, two-step protection, all. And how safe is your information with them? We don't know. They have access to your resources because they own the database and network, right? So for in terms of cryptography, actually data is verified. Okay, let's say I'm sending one transaction to you. The transaction is verified confidentially. They know I'm doing transaction with you, but they don't know what is the detail in the transaction. Okay, but it is verified. And then we have this trust issue just now, right, with Google, right? So when we don't have anyone to rely on, what will happen that we call this as a consensus, and the main point is trustless. Okay, you no need to trust anyone but everyone. It's a simple mechanism. It's like this. Everyone come into one conclusion, but you don't know this party is reliable or not. But you will jump into one conclusion, and everyone is agree into the conclusion. That is what we call as consensus. The trust issue can be solved with the blockchain. Okay. Basically, we try to recap what is blockchain. We have one is the database ownership. It belongs to everyone, and no one is in control of it. Second, the safety measures. We have cryptography as a safety measures to control the transaction within the blockchain. Second, thirdly is the trust issue that we have consensus, right? Now, let's look into what is blockchain versus Bitcoins. When we talk about Bitcoins, everyone, even everyday news, we are seeing that Bitcoin's price going up, going down. This company are investing in Bitcoins, Elon Musk are doing in this, right? And no one is really talking about blockchain, but many big company, big corporation are looking into the blockchain technology because they realize that how good is the blockchain technology. In Islamic finance, in my industry, usually we call blockchain as a technology from heaven. Okay, basically we have 5 elements under the blockchain versus Bitcoins, which is technology, the functionality, the dependency, creation and recreation, and databases. We will look into each of these elements later. Now, we have a short quiz for you all. Okay, I think 1 minute is more than enough. It's a very simple quiz. You can answer the poll right now.
Please let me know if you cannot see the pop-up screen with the quiz in the chat box. Okay, last seconds to answer the poll, and I'll share it now on the screen.
Okay, great. So basically we have 1, 2, 3 question. Question 1, 100%, 15 of us agree that is yes. Second question on functionality, yes is 4, another one is 11, no is 11. Then Bitcoin can be recreated, 3, and 10 of us say yes, 5 of us say no. Right. Okay. Now we look into okay, we try to answer the question. Okay, blockchain is an example of technology advancement in financial technology. Bitcoin is financial technology, but blockchain is IT technology. There is an advancement in IT technology. I think based on the answer just now, maybe you still confused what is blockchain and blockchain and bitcoins. Bitcoins again, Bitcoin is a financial technology. We call fintech nowadays, right? But blockchain is the advancement in information technology. That is our IT infrastructure went so far so well that they will come out with this technology. And it all started with the so-called proof of work. Blockchain all started long time ago. But like Bitcoin in 2008, they start to come out with this cryptocurrency. Then Bitcoin become very famous since 2008. But this blockchain technology is way back few decades ago. Right. Now, we try to compare all the elements. Just now we talk about technology. Blockchain is IT technology. Bitcoin is finance technology. In terms of the functionality, network, blockchain is a network database. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. It's a financial instrument. That's why we call that Bitcoin as financial technology. Okay, dependency. Yes, Bitcoin 100% depends and rely on blockchain. Bitcoin cannot function without blockchain technology. Right, recreation. I think we have no different view here. Okay, recreation on blockchain. Yes, if you aware, everyone aware of Bitcoins, and we know that currency are going very good. And some of know few of other cryptocurrency as well, like Ethereum, Zcash. Okay, but for blockchain, do you aware that we now in I think in year 2020 we have about 40 to 50 million of blockchain. Okay, which because there's a technology that can use to not in financial industry only, but we can use to various other industry, especially in the supply chain management. Okay, if you realize on the Bitcoin, I put there no with an asterisk, right? Bitcoin, again, when we say no central authority that control Bitcoins, Bitcoins belongs to whom? Can you come out with Bitcoin? Yes, let's say you start to introduce Bitcoin 2.0. Okay, technically, when we talk about blockchain and Bitcoin, that we can, and everyone can come out with Bitcoins, okay, Bitcoin 2.0, but in terms of the practicality, will people go and adapt? People go and trust the Bitcoin 2.0? No. That's why the answer is there. I put no. But technically, theoretically, yes, we can recreate Bitcoins. Okay. And we go for database. Of course, Bitcoin is a public database. Everyone have access into it. Like for blockchain, we can have public database, which is one of the example is the Bitcoin itself, right? Again, we can have private database, private blockchain within our, let's say within our supply chain, within our company. Can be with we and our customer only within our network, business networks, example. Okay, good. Now, it's this one I want to share with you a video of 3 minutes, short video on the ThreadLens. The ThreadLens basically is they manage international supply chain management. Okay, they manage international supply. It's introduced by Maersk, the shipping company, shipping line, and in cooperation with IBM. Of course, there is some issues on the ownership but they have managed to solve the ownership issue. Then they are opening this for the public, to the participant within the supply chain, to participate in the blockchain. We call that as TradeLens. Now, using the same technology as blockchain at Bitcoins, the TradeLens are using blockchain, but to manage supply chain. Now, let's have a look into this video.
Every day, around the world, millions of shipping containers are in motion. An incredible achievement of logistics, coordination, and communication. But legacy data systems and manual document handling cause friction that costs both time and money for businesses and people throughout the supply chain. TradeLens is a digital shipping platform powered by blockchain that enables unprecedented transparency, collaboration, and efficiency in global supply chains. TradeLens provides control and management of shipping data and supplies innovative apps to every stakeholder in the supply chain: shippers, freight forwarders, intermodal operators, ocean carriers, ports, terminals, authorities, financial service providers, and more. To illustrate some of the ways TradeLens enables collaboration and reduces friction, let's follow a shipment of laptop computers from inland China to their final destination along the west coast of the United States. Using the document sharing capabilities of TradeLens, the shipper can submit shipping instructions to the carrier, who accesses the information to draft a bill of lading for the shipper's review. Once a final bill of lading is verified by the shipper and carrier, TradeLens makes it accessible to the customs broker, the authorities in the port of entry, and the cargo owner at the destination. All along the supply chain, access to shipping data and information is managed by TradeLens' sophisticated permissioning model that controls who can add, view, and update information at each stage of a shipment, and provides a blockchain-encrypted audit trail of all critical actions. The benefits of TradeLens really deliver when the planned turns into the unplanned. Due to a sudden shift in inventory demand, the shipper requests the cargo be diverted to its distribution center in eastern US, near Savannah, Georgia. Following the request, the shipment is rebooked on another vessel, requiring a change to the manifest and a reissued bill of lading. Using TradeLens, the carrier can create and publish the amended bill of lading to the platform for all permission parties to see. At the customs broker, the new information is updated into the shipment's import declaration for timely submission to US Customs. With TradeLens, any permission party can find the shipment through a range of search parameters, such as equipment number, bill of lading number, booking number, and more. Viewing the transport plan, they can see the key milestones on the shipment's timeline. TradeLens supports more than 120 planned, estimated, and actual events, all tracked instantaneously, giving detailed insights up and down the supply chain. In the case of this shipment, supply chain partners downstream are notified of the vessel change and are able to coordinate and manage the impact of the destination and timeline changes. Global trade is an incredibly complex system, but with TradeLens and blockchain technology, we now have a trusted solution to support industry-wide innovation. TradeLens. Trade made easy.
Great. The video basically is on the supply chain management, international supply chain management. Now we are going to look into the three main party within the blockchain itself, which is the financial institution, custom authority, and traders. Okay, my personal opinion, personal experience in working in a bank in the LC department, letter of credit department, where we used to review all these documents for import export before we release the payment to the party. Like, as a financial institution, usually I have to verify the document. I have to check the bill of lading. I have to check the invoice. I have to verify the FITO certificate, for example, the custom declaration, for example. So all these sort of documents, all we have to verify it manually, and it consumes time. Me personally, we used to we have about 300 to 500 colleagues that working on it, and we spend about an hour on each company document so that we can verify according to the UCP 600 documentation all. So right now, what this blockchain will help us is that when you go and access into the system, you already know that documents all are verified by the party. Let's say the document is from shipping company, right? As a banker, when I'm doing the LC checking, we go and see the document. We have to ensure this document is authentic, and we have to verify all the details in the document. Same goes into blockchain, but it's happened automatically. You know that documents belongs to the invoice belong to the seller. They provide no one in the middle, trying to counterfeit the document or replicate the document. No. So that is one. Second, as a custom authority, let's say we have agencies, government agencies that decided, okay, we have to be part of this blockchain. How it can help us is that they can see the volume of transaction then coming in. You're nearly impossible to undervalue your product because everything is in the system. For customer authoring. For traders, this is the beauty of the system. Usually when we submit for LC, it will take about 3 days to get the document verified. Then we are talking about the payment, settlement. Maybe it will take about 2 weeks. But with this blockchain, the trader and buyer, they almost instantly can verify their transactions happening, and the transaction movement all is verified. So basically, it will help not only the financial institution, but it will help the custom authority and the trader, whereas cash and time is actually time is money, right? So the blockchain technology can reduce the processing time tremendously, including by the bank and to verify the document, right? Now, in conclusion, okay, to conclude, first thing is Bitcoins. Okay, Bitcoins is really a good, successful technology that use blockchain. So basically, that's why when everyone talk about blockchain and Bitcoins, they are confused and something that Bitcoins and blockchain is the same, but it is not. The technology is blockchain. You can do more than Bitcoins. You can do beyond Bitcoins. We have to, we can explore so many things with this blockchain, even to fight corruption within the country. Yes, if your government decide to adopt blockchain, yes, it will definitely help to fight the corruption because of the transparency in the transaction. Okay, blockchain is of course a wonderful technology, but do your organization really need to adapt it? Again, depends on your goal, depends on what you want to do. Let's, for example, the shipping line just now, the trade lines just now, it's initiated by Maersk and IBM. Okay, but they are not taking belonging for ownership for it. Okay, if Maersk decided to use within their industry, of course they cannot incorporate this financial institution, cannot incorporate any other shipping line in it, right? So now, okay, let's go to the last one, which is, can you all think about one industry that can be benefited from the blockchain? Anyone? Maybe we can talk about healthcare, for example. There is a latest development in Malaysia where agency, they start to use blockchain technology to come out with this health passport with our COVID issue recently now, right? So what this company do is they call as immunity. They use blockchain technology. Once people get vaccinated, it's verified through the technology. So everyone want to verify, they can go into the system and they can verify when they are vaccinated, from which institution, how long. So have they take all the doses? Everything is verified. This technology can be accessed by, let's say, when they decide to come out with travel bubble, or they start to accept foreign country. The Malaysian authority, for example, can go and verify, okay, these people are vaccinated or no. We don't need paper proof anymore. We can go and rely on this blockchain technology. Basically, that's all for today. Thank you so much. I think we have final poll. I appreciate if you can rate the session. And I hand over to Antonia. Thank you all. Stay safe and enjoy. Bye.
I'll wait for a few seconds to answer the poll. Okay. Thank you so much, Arshad, for being with us today and sharing all of the expertise and your amazing advices. And again, thank you so much to everybody for your time. If you enjoyed the session today, you could contact us for any public and in-house training. Please visit our website for more courses and don't forget to follow us on LinkedIn and YouTube for more digital technology insights.